What's happening YouTube up here? Let me get a chance to turn on Facebook Live. In this video, we're going to talk about attracting new customers. That's what I'm launching, a way to attract new customers. And it looks like this broadcast is a little slow, a little choppy. Let me make sure we have good Wi-Fi on here. Looks like we do. All right. So what's happening YouTube? You can definitely comment below. I will definitely see it on YouTube. And let's connect to Facebook here. Hopefully this is not too crooked here. All right. Let's connect to Facebook here and let's go live here. Good morning, Facebook, and good morning, YouTube. Kind of got two simultaneous streams going on here. I wish they would make a software that would allow you to stream both Facebook and YouTube at the same time and see both comments. If nobody makes that software, then I think I'm actually going to create that software. So if you're here with me on YouTube, let me just say hi to you. If you're here with me on Facebook, let me just say hi and good morning. And I have been MIA in the last few weeks. Just to update you guys, I have been moving, both new home and also a new office as well, and also working on building a new restaurant. So I've been kind of busy in the sauce. So in addition to that, had an anniversary. Also, son graduated. So life has been keeping me busy. And then I'm actually helping a partner of mine launch a new business and bring some value. And I wanted to get back to doing the Facebook Lives because hopefully they help you guys on YouTube up here and Facebook down here. And what I wanted to talk about is I wanted to just kind of share with you a launch that I'm doing. I know everyone may not be interested, but what we're going to do is we're going to talk about attracting new customers to you. And I believe that's what this launch is going to do. It's going to attract new customers to you because right now, people have problems that you can't really solve, and the person that solves that problem is going to be a person that can actually monetize and earn an income off of it. That's kind of what I've been doing for the past 10 years at home, earning money. I don't work a 9 to 5, and I do not earn a wage, and I do not earn a let's say an hourly income. I survive off of profit, which if you kind of changing your mindset, you're looking at everything that's going on really in the world, everything is becoming automated, and it's really going to be time for people to start learning how to earn a profit off of different things. So whenever I do something that looks like it could be profitable for the masses and has support, I like to share it with the community of individuals who are around me that kind of see me. So that's what I'm going to talk about a little bit today. I'm also going to give you guys a website as well if you want to register for this launch. So let's talk about this opportunity that I've been involved in that is allowing myself and some of the other individuals who were involved in it to get new customers that they never would have gotten before in their entire life. So, what problems are we solving? Well, the main problem that we're solving is we know that just in our times there is lack of legal counsel and legal services. If right now, if you need a lawyer, most of you guys are going to have to pay $300 to $400 an hour or go to trial. And you can't get things done such as will. You can't get things done such as trust or power of attorney, and because they cost. And a lot of us die with no will, which is terrible. And if you have a business, definitely having legal counsel for your business is great. If you drive a commercial vehicle, a CDL, and you get a ticket, most of the time that costs you your CDL. So right now, there are over probably, I would say, 97% of the population now needs some type of eyeballs from a licensed firm of professionals. Now, just to kind of explain a little bit of what we do is I'm going to talk in terms that make sense to people because I believe in doing businesses that make sense. All right. I don't believe in just doing businesses that don't make sense or that really can't help or that don't give people a competitive advantage. Now, anything I introduce in here on Facebook Live or YouTube we'll give people an opportunity to have a competitive advantage so they can attract those customers. So let's talk about what a competitive advantage is. So what makes what this opportunity would do for people, and the reason why we have had a lot of successful people in this opportunity, and you'll see kind of some videos going forward of some of the individuals on our team that have really been able to expand their income, and most of them are part time. And they have a full time job, but they're earning part time income with this. And we do have automated systems in place, so you don't have to do all the work. We have systems that do all the work for you. We do have meetings and we do have training. So I'm going to give you a highlight of this opportunity that would allow you to attract new customers. So let's start. First thing I like is we're going to get down to the value of the product. So let's talk about this. A lot of people that sell products, you might be in a health and wellness business, or you might be in some type of other business or whatever. A lot of times, the general thing of business is to take a product that is cheap and mark it up to where you can make a profit. That's what all companies do. If you're selling weight loss products, nothing wrong with that, because I offer weight loss products too. But we all know, just in the general consensus of business, that anytime you have a product, then there's a wholesale price and there's a retail price. So we're taking a product and we're offering to customers, and usually it's a pretty good value. But in order for us to make a profit, we have to make that product more expensive than the initial purchase. Am I right? So the difference in this type of launch that I'm doing is we're taking a service and a product that is too expensive already in the marketplace. It is too expensive, and what we're doing is we're making it affordable. So we're taking an expensive product and we're making it cheaper for our customers. And that is why we're getting the new customers, because customers that need any type of service or things of that nature, as far as tons and tons of things, and we cover a lot of things with this service. Customers that need this service are generally going to go out and they're going to spend $400-$500. That's what they're going to do for just one little service, right? And they're not going to have overall protection for the family. What we're doing is we're taking that same service that one individual customer will spend $400 or $500 on, and we're turning it into a service where it would cost a customer roughly around $24 for an entire family, a household. So we're looking at 6 people in the household. They can get access to the service for less than like $24, which in turn, they get an entire firm of individuals and they get unlimited issues. So now we're taking a service that is, again, expensive. We're making it cheaper and we're offering it to the whole family. And so for me, that is a win-win. Same thing for businesses. A lot of businesses may be in trouble with compliance. A lot of businesses may need to, collect stuff. A lot of businesses may need this service. And if you have a business, you're going to definitely need the service, because, how do you know what happens if an employee says you didn't pay them? What happens if you fire an employee? Who are you going to go to? Who are you going to fight that with? So a lot of times we don't have time to deal with things, and this service makes that available, and that's what I'm launching. And the thing about it is, we don't have to fulfill it. We have people that fulfill the service for us. We have licensed professionals that do it. So how many times are you dealing with something that has licensed professionals? So when we have a service where licensed professionals have to fulfill it, do you know what that means? That means that the customer that you refer is going to get the highest possible service, because the individuals that are fulfilling it need to make sure they are fulfilling it correctly so they can maintain that authority and that license. And again, this is a service that is really good for any area in the United States. And again, with government and legal municipalities and things of that nature, this is what people actually need. And how many times can you think of anyone that has had a problem and they really can't get any type of legal advice? The one thing I love about this service is with police pullovers. The fact is that you can get an attorney on the phone in less than 30 seconds if the police pulls you over. And then there is a law most of you guys don't know about, and I think this will prevent a lot of police shootings, and I'm kind of going into it, where we have an app on the phone, and this app, you tap it and it gives you access to your provider law firm, and this law firm does a myriad of things for you. They can, if you have a problem, they can write letters, they can address it, they can do your will, they can do your trust, and even if you get pulled over by the police, and this is very important, A lot of you have daughters and sons. If you get pulled over by the police, even if it's at 2 o'clock in the morning, did you know that they can tap that app and get a lawyer on the phone? They don't have to say a thing, because the lawyer will actually have them exercise their Miranda rights. And if a police officer attempts to continue to talk to you around that lawyer, then guess what? Then they can actually face legal retribution from violating that. So it's good to have an attorney right there on the spot every time you are pulled over, because that situation can go a different way. Then let's say you do get a speeding ticket. Wouldn't you love to have an attorney while you're at work go to the court and get you off that speeding ticket and fight it for you? What if you drive a CDL and you are in danger of losing your CDL? Wouldn't it be great just for less than 80 cents a day to have an attorney go and fight that thing for you? So, this has been a service I've used tremendously in my business and through other things, as well as identity theft protection. And it has attracted new customers towards me, because I have a lot of people who are opening businesses, or I have a lot of people that are maybe going through divorce, that are going through, wrongful things, eviction, foreclosure, whatever. And this is the most affordable thing I can give them, and pretty much it's an application. So the fact that we have that is amazing, and the fact that the company behind it has been around for, I would say, probably over 40 years. So they're not going anywhere. And one of the things that I really like about this company since I launched it, it's probably coming on 9 months I've been in here. Since I've been with this company, they've given our associates an opportunity to earn tons and tons of bonuses. And they've actually sent me on one free trip so far, going on another one to Cabo, all expense paid. So that's great. I love that part about this launch. And then the other thing I love about it is that this might sound foreign to you, but this company is also offering paid training. How many people have joined a home-based business, where they're going to pay you for attending training? And the training is designed to get you into profit extremely fast. So again, you're going to be trained by professionals who have already earned 6 and 7 figures, and they're going to train you to get into profit instantly. So how many people have a program in your home-based business that will give you up to $400 for attending a fast start training? And once you hit your mark, not only do you get the bonuses, but you get the $400 just for coming to training. I don't know any company that does that, but this one does. And then, not to mention, when you hit a certain mark, they're going to give you a vacation. So those are just some of the perks. Not to mention that we don't have to worry about any products. We don't have to worry about a garage full of stuff that we can't sell, because it's a service, and then it has residual income. So again, you do something one time, you're going to get paid over and over for it. Many of you who are real estate agents, I want to ask you a question. When you sell a house, all right, you sell a house and you get paid for that house one time. It's not like all of your clients are going to tip you every year, right? So the reason why I'm able to stay in profit, the reason why I'm able to, not work a job ever, and the reason why I'm able to enjoy my time at home is because I'm only involved in businesses that will pay me residually. I'm not going for the one-shot deal. I do like residual income, because residual income is like me getting a super retirement early. So since the age of, I'm going to say 35 to now, for the past, I'm 42. So for the past 7 years, I have been living off of residual income. That's what I've been living off of. So I don't have to look over my shoulder and know when my next check is coming. I have quite a few checks that are coming from different industries. So I just like to encourage people to, get into something that's going to attract new people to you. Attracting new people is getting into an industry that can give you something that people are looking for. So again, think about all the people you pass by. Think about all the people you have conversations with. Listen to them sometimes, because an entrepreneur mindset is listening to people and being able to solve the problem. And you gotta have multiple trainers. Let me read some comments here. Miss Valerie Luther Hart, she's a fellow entrepreneur doing great things out there. And again, she's same way I am. And again, people don't think that we exist. People don't think that there are actually people who make a living by living life at home, right? That's what I do. I live life for a living. People don't think that entrepreneurs exist that work from home. People think that you that you got to get up and you got to go work 9 hours a day, 10 hours a day. And that's not the case. People who are entrepreneurs, we learn to work smarter and not harder. I know that I don't have to go out here and grind for 8 hours a day just to get paid. I just know I have to go out here and solve problems. And a lot of times I solve problems on automation. A lot of times, how I'm receiving my income or how I'm getting new customers is because I'm creating content. That's something I'll show you guys when you become a part of this launch. Is you got to go out there and you got to create content. What gets you customers is content. Like I created content 6 months ago, put it on YouTube, put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram. And did you know that I'm still getting customers or I'm still getting phone calls from the content I created 6 months ago? You see what type of lasting effect it has? I created something 6 months ago. Somebody saw it, and it actually spoke to their problem. And I'm getting contacted today from it, and I've gotten a sale from something I did 6 months ago. So not only is there residual income, there is also residual leads. No one's ever heard of that. You ever heard of residual leads? Well, that's what residual leads is. You make content, and it just keeps giving you leads over and over and over. And even if you don't know how to create content, you can use other people's content, which I'll kind of get into that in another video. But again, if you're in a rut and you need more finances, and you don't really want to get a loan, you don't really have time to go back to school. If you're like me, you're in your 40s, I'm not going back to school. I will learn stuff. I will take classes, but not for a grade. I'm going to learn something that can immediately put me into profit. I'm not going to go to school. I'm not going to go to college. Never will go back to college. But I will learn and I will keep my blade sharp by learning from individuals who are in this field that have had success, such as a Frank Kern, such as a Cedric Harris, such as a Grant Cardone. Those are, just to name a few, those are individuals who give you skills that you can profit from right now. You go to a class or you go to a seminar today, you start profiting tomorrow. How to build websites, how to build lead capture pages, how to create Facebook Lives, how to attract customers, things of that nature. I've been through all those classes, and I paid a lot of money for those classes. I paid a lot of money for those seminars. I went to different events. But you know what? In the long run, were they worth it? I went to those things in 2013, 2014, and it's 2019, and I've already doubled in profit each year. And so, yeah, those things are worth it. And to learn that skill set is worth it. Plus, I can take some of what I learned and share it with individuals. So, when you get down to just finding new customers, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go in an industry where customers are lurking. And this is what this launch is about. So what I'm going to do, if you're interested in finding out how I'm attracting a lot of new customers with what I'm doing, I'm going to put a link below, and it is called replacemy9to5.com. Again, replacemy9to5.com. And again, if you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Facebook, if you want to launch with me and learn what that's all about, then I'm going to give you an opportunity to pre-launch. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to be doing some giveaways as well. So you'll be getting a few giveaways here. I got some certificates that are worth over $1,400. Yep, doing a giveaway. So again, it's replacemy9to5.com. If you're interested in just seeing what this is about, seeing how individuals who are at home just like you, that were just kind of frustrated with their situation, got involved with this home-based business, and now, rather than being frustrated with their situation, they're very happy with their outcome because they made a decision that gave them a chance to be able to earn some extra financial income to be able to assist what they need to assist with. And again, becoming an entrepreneur is, again, I'm going to say this over and over again, it is not about working hard. You don't have to work a million hours to make an income. It's about being able to work smart. It's about being able to leverage people who have already been there and have them work for you. So that's what this is about. If you want to get into, it's amazing because when you go to a job, you work for the job to get money. When you join an opportunity and you join a leader or you join a team, they work for you and you make the money, right? It's basically like, going to church, inviting somebody to church, but you're collecting the offering. And that's basically, what we do as a team. As a team, you have presenters, you have people that do, webinars, you have people that do presentations or business briefings for you, and they're doing the work, and you're just collecting the income, and all you're doing is getting new customers. So, that's what I love about entrepreneurship is I don't have to do all the work myself. Even at my level of where I'm at, I still leverage my leaders. I still leverage people on my team, and we leverage each other. And so we're doing the work, and people who just are just great at sharing information and getting people to our presentations. We're closing out the clients, and we're presenting the product, and we're presenting the service, and presenting the opportunity. And the individuals who know how to invite, they're just benefiting and earning an income. And that is what working in a team environment as entrepreneurs is all about. And I love having those conversations with my fellow entrepreneurs because, again, my team and I, or especially a few members who have hit the qualifications, we're going on an all expense paid vacation to Cabo San Lucas. It doesn't cost us anything. This trip is probably well over 15. Well, I'm going to say probably $4,000 because you got to think we're staying there for 4 nights. There's a plane. They're giving us $750 to spend. They're feeding us the whole time. So I get that on top of a profit, on top of residual income. So that's something I feel like I want to share with individuals. So again, it's not like you go out here and you ask people what they do to earn income. People are so secretive sometimes. But the great thing about work from home opportunities is I don't have to be secretive. The same exact opportunity, the same exact tools that I use, I'm sharing them with you. I'm not giving you any different. Go up to a person who is a CEO. Here's what I challenge you to do. If you're at a job, what I would challenge you to do is go up to your CEO and you ask them, hey, how did you get to make $1 million? What did you do? You know what they're going to tell you? They're going to say, well, I went to college, went to get my master's. They're going to tell you everything they did, and everything they did probably cost $150,000 to $200,000 just for them to get into a CEO spot, or they had to put in a lot of time. You ask an entrepreneur that has made $1 million in a home-based business. You ask an entrepreneur that's made $1 million in an affiliate opportunity. Well, they're going to tell you, hey, what did you do? Well, I went out and I was able to plug into a program, the same program you can plug into, and the only thing it cost me is probably under $100, and I was able to get the same opportunity that other millionaires had, and I just took advantage of it. And basically, I went to trainings, which the same training you can go to. I used my tools, same tools you got, and I was able to just go out and learn and leverage opportunity to earn money. That's what millionaires in home-based businesses will tell you because they didn't do anything special. Now, I'm not diminishing the fact that people are successful, they're millionaires or six-figure earners. But what I am trying to do is I'm trying to let you know that the only difference between a person like myself who has been successful in a home-based business and a person who is not is the fact that I kept going through the process. And most of us need to learn that, in entrepreneurship, not everyone on this earth can be an entrepreneur because some people don't have the fortitude to stand the test of time. You're going to go through success. You're going to go through failures, but failures are part of success. That's part of learning. If I am becoming a home-based business entrepreneur for the first time and I'm kind of green and I'm not listening to training, maybe I can, go outside of my training and maybe I can attract customers in, and maybe the method that I decided to use doesn't work. Well, the good thing about it is that doesn't work, and the great thing about it is you gain that experience, so you can tell someone else you might share an opportunity with, like, hey, I went down that road, don't do it, stick to the training. And so basically I like opportunities like this because a lot of the times, well, I'm not gonna say a lot of times, 100% of the times in this opportunity, you're gonna find individuals who work from home just like you, and they've hit the 6 and 7 figure mark doing exactly what you are starting to do. And that's amazing. When I was at a job and I worked my job, I did have a chance to speak to my CEO. I came down for a convention. My CEO never went through what I went through. My CEO never started at the bottom of the company that we're in. My CEO went through all this college and training and everything, and they may have started in an executive position or they may have been through executive position, but being able to come in at a job on the ground floor, the chances of you being a CEO is like probably you have a higher chance of winning the lottery, right? So those odds for me to hit financial success were not great. So the best odds that I could find was going into an industry of entrepreneurship, which has created more millionaires than anyone else. Again, if you look at the stats, there are more millionaires now that have been created through just entrepreneurship than anything on the planet. And a lot of them just started from simple beginnings. And so I'm encouraged by that because that means that any person that's watching this live now, you have the same potential to hit your financial goals as anyone else, and you don't have to do anything different. You don't have to go out and you don't have to create the wheel again. The wheel has already been created. All you have to do is run the cycle and be available. And then you have people who have made it. You have people that can give you advice. You have people that can, help you with your customers. You have people that can help you. The only thing you have to do is just put in half the effort that you put in on your job, and that effort basically is consisting of um, going out here and just exposing what you have to people who might be in need and listening to people as they talk. I listen to people when they talk all the time. I try to find out what they need, and a lot of times, 90% of the time, I'm in position to service them. And so one of the things you got to learn how to do, folks, you got to learn how to monetize yourself. A lot of you are not monetizing yourself. And, you might say, well, I don't really feel great about making money on everything that I do. Well, I counter you with this. If you think it's unethical to make money on a lot of things, or to make money just by referring or whatever, then go to your bill collectors and tell them, like, hey, look, I referred someone to a service and I was really nice. Then they're not going to care. Either way, bills are due. So you have to find a way to monetize things that you do. In addition to home-based business launches, I'm an Amazon affiliate. I have affiliate links. I sell Xboxes, I sell PlayStations, I sell whatever. I don't have to sell it. Amazon sells it, but just for letting someone know, I get an affiliate. You talk to athletes, you talk to anyone that's famous on Instagram. These guys get paid to refer everything. That's why they never run out of money. So you have to start learning to do that, because if you tell someone where you got a product from or where you got a service from, you're not going to make money off of it, but you know who's going to make money off of it? The person that you sent. So you might as well, and there's some things I do refer if it's really good for free, but at the same time, you want to be able to monetize as much as possible. If there's a way to monetize something, you can do it. And again, that's how you create a base of different customers. So if you want to kind of jump on this launch, I'm doing it again. I got some prizes I'm going to give away. I got some really cool things that we're going to do with this launch. And again, if you go to replacemy95.com, then you're going to see the vacation that I got, that was free. And most people, funny thing about it is most people don't believe, they just, till this day, I can show them all the proof in the world. They don't believe that, hey, there's no way a home-based business gave you a full vacation. There's no way they paid for your entire flight. There's no way they paid for your hotel. There's no way they paid for everything and gave you money to spend. There's no way that happened. And then when they see the video, they're like, okay, wow, I guess I was wrong about it. So, again, that's why I like this particular opportunity. I've been in for 9 months, and again, I'm going on my second vacation. And it's not just me. There's a whole crowd of folks, over 250 folks that are going, some from our team, that have earned this vacation. And even the folks that didn't win the vacation, well, guess what? They got nice bonuses and nice residual income as well. And some people who qualified, well, guess what? They got the bonuses, income, and a vacation. So there's a lot of perks, and the majority of individuals on our team qualified because we showed them, well, I'm not going to go into any details because we don't want people coming from other teams in this company to our team, but we showed them a few ninja tricks that will have them attracting customers even when they're asleep. And that's really how you have success. Are you getting customers in your sleep? Are you waking up to emails? Are you waking up to text messages? Are you waking up to inboxes that people are saying, man, I'm in this situation. I saw your video or I saw your link, and I'm very interested to see how you can help my situation with your service. That is what we show people how to do. That is where the real money is made. No one's going to really tell you that. The real money is made is when you're waking up to questions, when you're waking up to emails, when you're waking up to Facebook comments, when you're waking up to things of that nature. That is where your money is made. So let me just take time to look at some comments here. Oh, hey, Justin. I'm launching a opportunity that is going to help people attract new customers, and you'll find out the name. I never really give the name of the company because I like to have people get on the list, and I like the first exposure of anything that we launch to come from an environment where you can answer, where you can get questions asked, and you can see a professional presentation. So, been with this company. This is my 9th month. I did 2 launches on it, and then um, just from those 2 launches, we had a lot of people to be able to create some really good financial success and attract a whole bunch of new customers. And really, it's about filling a void, and the service that we're offering in this launch, there's no competition because there's nothing on planet Earth like it. And this company has been doing the same thing over and over, year after year, and creating new incomes because, again, there's no competition. They have an app, and it's something that everyone needs, and the company already has about 4.6 million customers. So I'll put a link above. You can join the launch when we launch, and all your questions will be answered then, and you'll see a professional presentation from top to bottom. um, and like I said, I don't like to quote company names on Facebook Live because you might go and you might research the company, and really, if you're in a home-based business, learn from this. You don't want to just split out the name of your company, because what will happen is someone will go to Google and then they'll research some idiot who just didn't do it right, and you'll see all the, oh, don't join this company, I didn't get paid, and all they did was sign up. That's all they did, and they sat somewhere and just play video games for 9 months and didn't get anything. You want to see a top to bottom professional presentation. You want to see what the product is. Does the product make sense? Is the product feasible? Is it easy? Does it solve problems? You want to watch a full presentation first, and then you want to see what the compensation is, and then that's when you have questions. So I like to, really give a professional presentation on anything that I refer, and I like to let you see it top to bottom, unobjectively, so you can see everything. Um, because that's the best way to do it. So again, a lot of you individuals out here who have companies, and let me just read this. Hey, Mrs. Madison, how you doing on YouTube? Thank you for chiming in. I'll post a link below. I appreciate your comment. And so, yeah, I will definitely invite you guys on a full-fledged presentation, and you're going to hear from people who have had success in this opportunity, so you can know what they did to become successful. Yep, thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, Joseph. So I know you've been following me. I've been kind of following you as well. So hopefully you've been doing great. You've been blessed. And my man Gregory Napier, a longtime friend. Gregory actually came to visit me at one of my restaurants, and I treated him to a nice lunch at my restaurant. So Gregory knows what I'm about. So you definitely, Mr. Napier, you will definitely get a call from me. I'll probably inbox you as well. And then anyone on YouTube, if you're watching here, I would love to just invite you guys to a presentation. And one of the things I like to do, this is just me personally, and this is not a part of the company that I'm launching. I do like to give away prizes. I'm known for that. And so anyone that comes on this launch that that decides to participate and take action, I am going to give you a phenomenal prize, and it's not going to be anything cheap. It's not going to be something you can get out of a candy machine. It's going to be something that is really big. So, again, I do like to give prizes for people that attend. I do like to give bonuses. I just like to reward people for taking action. It's not a bribe or anything. It's the fact that you took action, you trusted me enough, and you volunteered your time. And I know that your time has no value. I know that you guys, time is more valuable than money. And so when you take your time and you're on a launch or you're on anything, I just appreciate the fact that you took 30 minutes, 45 minutes out of your day to join me in something. And even now, if you're watching this Facebook Live, if you're taking time out of your day to watch these Facebook Lives or YouTube Lives, I just want to say to you, I appreciate the fact that you took time to come out and watch. I appreciate the fact that you're commenting, and I appreciate the fact that you guys, are following some of the things that I'm doing. And that is why I am so committed to just giving you only value, because I understand that your time that you're using to watch opportunities is valuable. So I'm not going to come to you with some trash or some mess. I'm going to come to you with something that can legitimately give you the opportunity to service people in your community, to service people, in your circle, to give people an opportunity to attract customers, to solve a problem. Because I'm at the point now where I don't believe in wasting time. I don't believe in junk. I want to be able to give you some value. And if I'm not giving value, then you guys let me know if I'm not, and I will take myself off of off of this Facebook and YouTube live. But the only reason I do this is because I've reached a point in my life to where I have reached my success, and I'm always resetting my points of success. Once I reach a milestone, I set another one. I set another one. I set another one, and I just keep going. I keep going, and this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I found a passion of coming on here and sharing value with you guys, and then seeing you guys succeed. And I'm going to be. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm just going to be flat out honest. I don't know what your perception of me is or what you may think of me, but I'm going to give you a really cool thing. A lot of things that I do now, I don't do them for money because I'm in a position to where I am, God has blessed me financially and I'm okay. I don't have to be a billionaire. But I do want to be able to make a difference. And part of me profiting for what I'm doing, yeah, that's part of it. But, training people, giving people knowledge is more so for the development of the entrepreneurial community, because I have gotten a lot out of being an entrepreneur. I've gotten a lot out of people before me, and people give me free advice. People work for me for free. And whenever I can give advice, whenever I can drop some knowledge, I'm doing that because it is my way of giving back to a community that I have received so much from. And God is a huge part of why I do all this. And, God has, put the right people in place, put the right opportunities in place for me to take advantage of. And, I want to be able to reciprocate that. So, I appreciate you guys watching me, and I appreciate, you guys hanging in there and talking and giving comments. And even if you don't like an opportunity that I presented to you, hey, you can let your feelings be known there as well. I mean, this is, I'm not going to hate on anybody. I'm not going to bash any opportunities. And I just like to talk about things that make common sense. If you're a person that's in health and wellness, I mean, I hope you do great in health and wellness, but there's always a more efficient way to do everything. And I think, not to take a turn in this, I think the more that we can learn to be efficient and consistent at what we do, the more success we'll have. And again, even if you come into an opportunity and you're able to profit a little bit, but you take away from it some lessons of consistency and efficiency, and you've gotten a lot more out of it than you plan to get. So again, thank you guys for coming on Facebook Lives. I appreciate every last one of you guys. Love everybody, because all I have is love in my heart. And God bless you. And hopefully you guys will just come in my launch, take a look. It's like going to the mall. Sometimes I go to the mall and I don't carry a wallet because I want to take a look. I want to do reconnaissance, right? That's a military word. I want to do some recon first. I want to see what's in there. I want to see what type of shoes are in there, what type of sales are. And I don't come with a wallet to the mall for the purposes of not becoming a prisoner of the moment. I don't want to become a prisoner of the moment. I don't want to be like, oh, the sale is here, I got to buy. I know my impulses. So, when you come to any one of my launches, don't bring a wallet. Just bring your attention and listen to the information. I really don't want you to bring any money. I really don't want anybody to just sign up on impulse. I want you to see value in something. Then when you see value, then you sign up, then you purchase. But, don't bring your money to any of my presentations. It's not what it's all about. My presentations is about presenting to you, giving you an opportunity. And if you see value and you see that you can make an investment that will pay you over time, then you make a choice. But that's just me, just being me. I don't condone any person just jumping in without knowledge or stuff. Come check it out, and sometimes there will be some incentive for you to join something now. Which if the incentive is worth it, then I would then encourage you to But again, if the incentive is something that's going to be around for a while, take time to think about it. And, sometimes, if you have seen the presentation and you're ready, you're like, boom, and that in your heart, hey, I see value in this, hey, then you go in and you make the investment. You know, a lot of times when I'm in the mall, if I see something I see value in, then you know what I'll do? I'll run to my car and then I'll get my wallet. But you know what? I do that because something has to knock me off my feet so much that I have to run to my car and get my wallet. And if I'm running to my car and getting my wallet while I'm in the mall, then I know that thing that I saw truly represents a value to me because it made me run and get my wallet. So that's kind of what I do. Because some things will go make me get my wallet, but you know, some things won't. But anyway, I hope you guys got some value out of this. I will see you on launch. Remember, visit replacemy9to5.com. It's just a pre-launch list. And again, we'll be launching probably within 30 to 45 days. And I like to plan these launches because I like to get all leadership on. I like to get all training in here. I like to give materials that I've used. I like to give everything that I can with these launches. So I don't like to rush anything. And so they're going to be planned. So thanks, folks. I really appreciate you. Let me read some comments here. No comments on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. You guys have a blessed day. Let me see Facebook. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Purrington, for checking us out. Thank you, Mr. Napier. And you guys have a phenomenal day. Peace. All right, YouTube. Thank you.